Hello, my dear students. How are you? Hope you are all fine. You are very curious to watch our videos. So, I welcome you all to our channel Mind Mapping. In our last class, we discussed displacement and double displacement reactions. Today, we have taken a good topic for you oxidation reaction, reduction reaction, and redox reactions. Okay, so let's discuss. So we have drawn a table here that is called formula table for oxidation and reduction reaction. Now you see the addition or gain. So gain of oxygen is called oxidation reaction, or removal or loss of hydrogen is called oxidation reaction. So the gain may be atom or ion. So similarly, reduction reaction you see the gain of hydrogen or addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen or loss of oxygen. Now look at this table and let's apply this formula in identifying or in knowing which one is oxidation reaction and which one is reduction reaction. So let's discuss. So we have taken 4 examples for 4 sections, number 1, number 2, number 3 and number 4. So number 1, that is oxidation or addition of oxygen atoms. Oxygen atoms. Now look at magnesium plus oxygen, magnesium oxide. So magnesium gains oxygen here, gains oxygen to form magnesium oxide. So magnesium is oxidized. So second example, here copper gains oxygen to form or to produce copper oxide. Copper is oxidized. So this is the first condition. Now come to the second condition, that is removal or loss of hydrogen atoms. The second condition here. The first condition over second condition. So we have taken 2 examples. So look at here. HCl plus O2 water plus chlorine. Now you see from this hydrochloric acid HCl, H is removed. Let us see here removal of hydrogen. So removal of hydrogen here, this condition. So HCl is oxidized to chlorine. Now you see oxidized chlorine gas. So come to the second example, the same manganese dioxide plus hydrochloric acid, manganese chloride, water plus chlorine gas. So here same thing happens. In HCl, H is removed. So removal of hydrogen atom, so chlorine is formed. So HCl is oxidized to chlorine. So this is another example of oxidation reaction. So first and second 2 examples are oxidation reactions, addition of oxygen and removal of hydrogen atoms. So come to the reduction reaction. Similarly, addition of hydrogen and removal of oxygen. First, let's discuss addition of hydrogen. So now look at. So we have mentioned here giving a plus sign, that is plus hydrogen. Nitrogen plus hydrogen, ammonia. So this is the product. So here hydrogen is added to nitrogen. So addition. So what type of reaction is it? So it is a reduction reaction. Nitrogen is reduced to ammonia. Come to the next example. The hydrogen sulfide plus chlorine. Sulfur plus hydrochloric acid HCl. Now what happens? Now you see the chlorine is added to hydrogen added to chlorine to form HCl. So now chlorine is reduced to hydrochloric acid. This is very okay. This is very good example. So you see addition of hydrogen. Yeah, 2 examples of. So nitrogen is reduced to ammonia and chlorine is reduced to hydrochloric acid, HCl. Come to the fourth one. The fourth condition is removal of oxygen. So now removal of oxygen, we have taken 2 examples. So you see zinc oxide plus carbon. So oxygen is removed from zinc oxide to form metal zinc. Now you see, so removal of oxygen, so zinc oxide is reduced to zinc. So this is an example of reduction reaction. So another example, lead oxide plus carbon monoxide we have taken here. So lead oxide, so removal of oxygen, you see, oxygen is removed from lead oxide to produce lead. So what happens here? Lead oxide is reduced to lead. So these are two examples of reduction reactions. So it to gain hydrogen or to lose oxygen. So these are the four examples based on the formula table: oxidation reaction and reduction reaction. Please remember it. Come to the next reaction, that is redox reaction. So look at this reaction. So manganese dioxide plus hydrochloric acid, manganese chloride, water plus chlorine. So what happens? From manganese dioxide, oxygen is removed. So removal of oxygen. What happens? You see, removal of oxygen. So this formula is reduced. So manganese dioxide is reduced to manganese chloride. Now HCl. What happens here? So here removal of hydrogen. So removal of hydrogen is here. Now HCl is oxidized to chlorine. Now you see the two reactants. This is reduced and this is oxidized. Manganese dioxide is reduced and hydrochloric HCl is oxidized. And when one reactant is reduced and the other is oxidized, this reaction is known as oxidation reduction reaction, or otherwise we call redox reactions. We have taken another example for you. You look at from your book we have taken, that is iron oxide, ferric oxide plus carbon monoxide, iron plus carbon dioxide. Now look at from ferric oxide, oxygen is removed. So look at this table. Removal of oxygen. Removal of oxygen. So this is reduced to iron. Okay. So at the same time, carbon monoxide gains oxygen, or that is addition of oxygen or gains oxygen is oxidized to carbon dioxide. So when this is iron oxide is reduced and carbon monoxide is oxidized. So the now two reactants, one is reduced, the other is oxidized. So this is called oxidation reduction reaction, and or otherwise called redox reaction. So this question was asked several times in your CBSE exam. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned to watch our next video. In our next video, we shall present 5 competence based questions in this chapter, that is chemical reactions. This is for your home task, for your self assessment. Thank you. Stay tuned for watching, to watch our videos, to watch our questions. Thank you.